At the State House would ban cities and counties from banning short-term rentals like Airbnb. Places that decide to do it anyways could be out millions of dollars. State House reporter Mary Green has the details.
A recent study from a University of South Carolina research economist found short-term rentals have a $4.2 billion impact on the state's economy each year, generating nearly $2 billion in revenue for property owners annually.
The dollars that are we're talking about translate for real opportunity for real people to help build their communities and their lives.
The South Carolina Realtors Trade Association says the protection of private property rights and the availability of short-term rentals to draw in tourists are why it's backing this bill. It would prohibit local governments from enacting local laws that ban renting a residence for fewer than 29 days.
1% of the properties are probably causing 95% of the issues that's causing the cities and counties to act this way. If we could clean that up, it would help them tremendously, and they could continue to reap the tax benefits that are coming from these.
These restrictions vary, and they're in place across the state, though largely in coastal communities popular with tourists. In Greenville, homes in residential zoning districts can't be leased for any fewer than 30 days, and in Myrtle Beach, it's no fewer than 90 days. Last week, Folly Beach residents voted to cap the number of short-term rentals allowed. Columbia is currently considering a new ordinance that would put tighter regulations on short-term rentals, and one of its council members calls this bill an intrusion on home rule.
The cities are responsible for providing residential homes and residentially zoned properties with a peaceful enjoyment of their property. And if we cannot regulate short-term rentals, especially short-term rentals that are investor-owned in their community, you're not going to have a peaceful enjoyment of your property.
Cities and counties that impose short-term rental bans would face penalties, including not being able to receive money from the state's local government fund. These allocations can range from thousands of dollars to millions each year.
There are some concerns. Number one, the penalties are pretty stiff. So it could be trash pickup, it could be police protection. You name it, it's funding that particular local government. And so when you take away that LGF funding or that tax assessment, then it's going to impact services in that community.
So far, this bipartisan bill has a dozen sponsors. Reporting from the State House, I'm Mary Green.